289, 288. That's not bad. What's up?
Here's a matching video.
I'm doing good. Took my meds and that's it. Just listening, watching. No need to shed tears. Live. Yeah, rolling with the punches. Yeah. Bob and weave. You know Dave was not serious. I'm not gonna. And the funny thing was, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Aloe, and that young man misunderstood again. Oh my! But I was talking about Aloe, and he was assuming it was him because he's like the Almighty and whatever. But no, I wasn't talking about him. And then he wanted to get all huffy and puffy and try to act like some kind of fucking samurai warrior. Yeah. Because once before, I made a comment about something and he took it personally and and then a while ago, somebody left a fucked up message on his site and he came on my Facebook and trying to confront me saying that I said this, I said that, and why would I waste my time talking about somebody I don't know, you know? It's just, and then he goes, oh, it's just a misunderstanding. Fuck. Don't get all anal, you know? Anyway, everybody has hard times and misunderstandings and get their panties in a bunch. Getting all that dried semen on your panties, and then you're trying to figure out how they got there. And then you say, oh, it's a misunderstanding. Please forgive me. Come on my show. The fuck? You know, stuff like that. You just, why bother? I mean, I wasn't talking about him. Did I say his name? No. I mean, but I'm on his channel, so it must have been about me. I'm somebody because exactly because why? Anyway, how you boys and girls doing? How's fuck Grim Down Under? Don't get mad because I said down under, okay? I don't want nobody get misunderstood. You know? I know. Life's a box of chocolates. Yeah, well, I know. You're allergic to chocolate, right? Peanut butter, nuts. Hey, Richard. Everybody talks one time in that room. Yeah. Yeah. Again, Where's Aloe? Shit, I was talking about him. You know, fucking probably still changing his panties. Come on my show, we'll talk it out. Fuck, dude, I wasn't talking about you. Don't hold it against me. I have post something syndrome. Who gives a shit, really? Richard, how come you're not coming on, man? Do you need a special invitation? Damn it, just come on. But at least you guys stuck up for me. You noticed? I noticed that. Shit. but hey, there was a lot of people that was sticking up for me. You know, I noticed that right off the bat. You know, but hey, I appreciate it, but I don't need nobody to stand up. You know, you guys did a good job, though. I mean, seriously, that's how you know you got true friends when the people telling the other guy, "Oh, you just misunderstood." Fuck, who gives a fuck? You know, there's too many people crying wolf. Who's gonna get me with a tomahawk? Fuck me. I don't need a weapon. Shit. You know. I don't need a. I'll get you, shoot you from a distance where you can't see me because who gives a fuck, you know? Because what? Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, these guys are a little bit have hair triggers. I don't know how old they are, but man, crazy. I didn't even know what went on, and I, just came in.
Yeah, like I said, I was giving Aloe a hard time, and Dave, I'm a soldier and I can get you, and who gives a fuck, you know.
No, Roberto, he was commenting about Aloe, and Dave thought he was talking about him.
Yeah, it was hey, Dave. I mean, Roberto, I give you a link to come on.
I'm on, buddy.
Oh, well, drop down and give me 20.
Yes, sir.
And then, hey, don't come back and say I got no place to go. I got no place to like officer and a gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the proper response will be aye, sir. And give you 20.
Well, give you 20 strokes, you know. You know, I'm not going to give you 20 strokes. I'm the one. Like I told you guys, I am not the giver. I am the giver, not the receiver.
How do I turn off my webcam?
Didn't I send you a link?
Yeah, for some reason my webcam's on, but since I heard about hacking, I put a piece of tape over it because you see that link I posted on Facebook about those hackers in Las Vegas? The shit they can do to your computers.
Well, Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Every year they have that.
Jason. Okay, here you are, buddy.
Let's see, where is these here?
Nope.
Okay, let's see. Let's see, where is it? This stuff
Okay,
here?
okay, wait, Richard.
Yeah, I'm here, but
Just, yeah, no.
what the fuck am I doing?
Where are you, Jason?
The moderator?
No, you guys get me all frustrated, and well, I wasn't frustrated, to be truthful.
I know you weren't.
You know, but I mean, it's silly. Well, you must have been talking about me, saying how he's gonna try to attack me, and then I just said, well, then I was saying, like, I'm trying to talk to Aloe, like, you know, you can do it one-on-one, and then Dave going, oh, it must be about me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. You know, I can't find Jason wanted me to send him the link.
Just send it on the chat room. It's easier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Facebook. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, what's going on, Roberto?
Well, just trying to get ready for work. You know me.
Well, yeah. Well, what? Okay, it's 11:05.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is your office in your car?
No.
Actual office.
Well, you know, I'm a fraud investigator for Apple, so I
Yeah.
go to the stores, and we're after. Well, actually, I'm like a special mission. We got 3 guys that are hitting our stores with credit card fraud. So I'm traveling from store to store and working late. That's why I'm going in late, because I'm working late, so I can catch them.
Oh, Apple.
Let Marvel get me a couple of computers and then do it.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of Apple, but if I can get one for free, I mean, you know, I'll be appreciative. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm a fan of Apple, man. They're mad freaking good. I got them for my music.
I wish Apple would do a gaming system.
We do have a computer for gaming.
Which one?
It's the Mac, the
iMac.
Yeah,
hey Victor.
Yeah, the iMac. Yeah, the $4,000 one.
Oh, okay.
Mac Pro, this thing's unbelievable.
Yeah, I have 2 MacBook Pros. I mean, I'm an Apple guy myself, so.
Yeah, what about that round computer? It looks like it's black and stuff.
That's
I've seen that.
what he's talking about. That's what I was talking about. That's
oh
a game.
God,
Yeah,
that thing's unbelievable. Yeah.
The trash can, I call them.
Yeah. I got an iMac 2011, and I got Pro Tools on it because I'm a musician. I love the freaking thing, man. It's old and it runs great. I got like 32 gigs of RAM on it. It's fast. It can handle all the RAM.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey Berto, I was catching. I caught the show. I didn't know you guys went on last night. I was fucking out of it last night. I caught that when you were talking about Sentai.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I what's the difference? What's the difference between the two? Like
Really?
I mean, like begging and getting donators. Like, what's the difference really?
There is no difference. I mean, you don't if you're getting money from donors and you're not begging. I mean, you're putting it out there like, yeah, you're accepting it, right? So
Yeah.
you're begging. You know, if you weren't begging, you say, hey, don't worry about it. I got, I'm good. Don't give me
Yeah,
the
put
money.
it out there for free and all this whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, just don't have a misunderstanding,
Yeah.
Everybody crying it's a misunderstanding and this and this and that. I'm gonna go off for a moment, just a sec. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like you were saying, not. I can't understand how these guys don't plan. None of them plans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he planned. He planned. He just thought that he can go to the Philippines like everybody else. Go to the Philippines, have some money. He took out, he sold everything, and I mean, he had a massive savings account, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And thinking that, hey, I'm gonna take this, go to the Philippines, get me some businesses on the side and stuff, and then I'll be fine. But hey, he's been talking the last year or so. He's been talking about doing a business, and he hasn't done yet. But now his savings is depleting. So luckily, he has all these sponsors and subscribers that's giving him money. So he said, okay, I'm going to stop using my savings because I'm getting these money from the sponsors, and I'm okay for now. But what happens when they decided, hey, enough is enough, and I'm not going to give you no more money? I mean, there's so much content on YouTube that you can do, and then after a while, it's just
Hello, you can come in,
boring
buddy.
no more,
Yeah, it's just regurgitating the same thing.
Exactly. So
There.
eventually, it's not going to work out for him. He's going to end up having to go back to the States. I guarantee you.
It's like my thing is like, how could you have a mindset of going into a country anywhere? I mean, even here in the States, and go into a business or go into business for yourself and undercut all these other businesses. Yeah, you might start becoming the dominator of that whatever realm of business that you're going into. But somebody's going to come along and undercut you eventually, and then now you're just chasing the bottom.
The only people that he's going to piss off, Jason, the only people he's going to piss off is the mom and pop ones that have their only one boat and that using that to go, highland hopping. He's not going to be big enough to for the bigger companies that has 10 boats or 8 boats or their divers boats. He's not going to compete with those guys. He's going to compete with the local mom and pop, and that one there is going to be the one that's going to hurt him.
And that's what I'm saying. You get into this business and you're chasing the bottom. You start chasing the bottom, and then you start undercutting, and then you're out of business. You can't even pay for the fuel for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I agree with you.
Yeah, I heard him say he's spending $4,000 to get a boat to make 1,000 pesos a day, which is $20 or less, right?
Right.
Mikey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey Jerry.
Hey Jerry.
Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. Are you guys talking about Ren?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough business.
Oh yeah.
Tough business. You got to make more than 1,000 pesos a day. I mean, and then he's going to captain it himself. That's going to be really weird because I've never seen. I mean, most of the boats I've seen have all been run by Filipinos, so that's going to be. He's got to kind of watch out. I mean, I kind of mentioned that to him to be careful, because he might set his boat on fire or something like that out of jealousy. Who knows?
Yeah, like I was saying to Jason, that he's competing with the mom and pop, the
locals,
the companies, with only one boat.
Yep.
Yeah, and if he's a captain, he doesn't know the waters like all the Filipinos
Right.
that's in that area.
Yeah.
There's
know,
no way.
I was having a conversation with Jerry about another guy that was giving me he had this business plan of starting a business there in the Philippines of like selling vegetables and fruits and purified water, and he was talking about kind of undercutting all these people, and it's just like, yo, that is a bad business plan.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's
yeah.
wish.
Yeah, you really can't do that. Again, I don't have any experience in that, but from what I hear and talking to my wife and stuff like that, you really can't do that, man, because they'll come after you, especially if they know you're a foreigner, trying to cut in on some money there. They're gonna come after you, It won't be good.
It's just bad, man. It's all bad. Like you can't, like it's just.
I mean,
like,
you got to do something online. That's what I tell people. Do something online. It's what you got to do.
It makes me
don't get it.
Go ahead,
Somebody
Rich.
else's livelihood, man.
Yeah, it's like what I like it makes me think, like, have you guys ever ran a business? Not any of you guys, but I'm just saying, like, when they have these ideas, it's like, have you ran a business? Do you?
Well, you know what, Jason? There's a lot of people that go through trial and error when they do businesses, and unfortunately, that's the hard way to learn. And that's, a lot of people do that in the Philippines. They'll try something, and then it fails, and they'll try something else until they hit the right one. But unfortunately, if you get to the point that you find the right business that's making you money, you're just recouping all the money you lost from all them other failed businesses that you tried.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You really got to have a game plan. If you got to go to the Philippines and try to do a business, you got to say, all right, what's my game plan? And that's why I always tell people, try something online, because if you try a business online and it fails, you didn't lose much. What'd you lose? Maybe a cost of the website every month, $6 a month. It's minimal. You're looking
$100 if that.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest. I would suggest the internet is the way to try to make money. Yeah, it might take you a year to figure out how to make money on the internet, but so what? That's the point about the Philippines, is that.
But Jerry, it's not that easy getting on the internet. We know that. Come on, man.
No, we know that. But the thing is, it's a low cost business. If you fail, you didn't lose much. You didn't lose, a third of your monies, or 20% of your investment.
If you don't remember the show we did with Alo, how they were saying, oh, it's not easy making money online.
It can once you. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, we know it's not easy, but again, you don't have to make tons of money if you're living in the Philippines. So it's not like you're living in the States trying to get an online business going. You're living in the Philippines. If you made money, even if you made $30 or $50, $30 a day online in the Philippines, that's not bad money, believe it or not. And obviously, and with other monies that you may have coming in or whatever. You know what I mean? It can be done. It can be done if you really want to do it.
Well, the best way he probably cannot piss off too many people is lease his boat. Say he built a boat. Let's say he's built 2 boats. If he leases out to local people, he won't get in too much trouble with that. And plus, he'll make a little money on the side.
Yeah, or just have. But see, I would say have somebody else run the business. But the problem is that person that's going to run the business, is he trustworthy? To obviously be honest and stuff like that. That's what you got to find.
Who is that little guy that hangs out with them all the time? Maybe he could be like the ship's captain if he's old enough.
Yeah, but does he know how to? I mean, what's he got? Does he know how to run a boat? I mean,
I think that's her. Isn't that? Are you talking about the guy that's with them? Isn't that the brother of the girl?
Kixie? Yeah, I think he looks Filipino. Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what, Richard? It's not that easy to run a boat. I mean, I was a mate on an 82-foot yacht many years back, and you would think, people think, well, you're out in the middle of water, what can you hit? There's a lot of stuff that you can hit. It's actually pretty dangerous. You got to watch out for fish traps. You're in fog. You got to watch out for,
other
boats,
ships,
fishing boats and stuff like that. Man, there's many times I'm like, holy shit. It can, you can get into a lot of trouble out there if you don't know what you're doing. You really can. You'd be surprised.
Hey, guys,
Run aground is another one. You know,
I know nobody can hear me.
I can
we
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yeah, we hear you. Ken.
I see Daniel's on board. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Daniel.
Still
Daniel.
trying to figure this thing out. Hello.
We can hear you.
So what's going on with you, buddy?
Well, you were talking about businesses, and I'm son in the Philippines, buys and sells motorcycles and cars.
Who does?
My stepson in the Philippines, Angela City.
Oh, okay.
Just wondering, wouldn't that be a better business than driving a boat around for 1,000 pesos?
Yeah.
What, like kind of like a buy and sell?
And I hear houses don't work. You can't flip a house. Since they have some sort of tax,
Okay.
it doesn't make buying and selling and fixing up houses profitable. Hold
Yeah,
that.
But your stepson's Filipino, right?
Yes.
So you got to look at that factor as well, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about a foreigner trying to set up a business versus a Filipino trying to set up a business.
Well, I've got a stepson. I could do it with him. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you start showing your face around the business, I'm sure a lot of people, you know, may not like it. I don't know. You know, could happen. I don't know.
I was thinking that he seems to make enough money to buy a for himself, and now he's saving up for a car. So it seems like it's a pretty smart thing in the Philippines.
Yeah, but what's the cash outlay to open up a shop to sell motorcycles? What's the investment?
I imagine it's probably $100,000 or more.
$2,000 to start selling bikes? It's got to be more than that. You got to have an inventory, don't you think?
You just need tools, and then you buy bikes for $35, and you fix them and sell them for $50.
Oh, he's doing secondhand stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's probably right. That's true. Yeah, but you got to know how to fix them. Does he fix them himself?
Yeah. Got to be a mechanic.
Well, he fixes them himself with his uncle.
Well, yeah, he's a mechanic. That's where most of your costs are going to be, right there, the labor costs. But I don't think Red knows how to fix bikes. I mean, you know.
One thing about the auto industry, and that's just going to be anywhere. You have to buy them right, and if you're not buying them right, you're going to be in a bad business because people think that we're gonna sell really good because it's a car. Everybody needs a car, a motorcycle, something like that. But if you don't buy them at the right price, you're gonna be in a world of hurt.
And then you got to fix them yourself. I mean, because that's where most of your problems are going to be is the labor cost to fix these things. You know.
Know what you're getting into too. Like like if what's wrong with it, if there's anything wrong.
Well, right, yeah, and they say in the Philippines they beat the shit out of them used bikes. Don't buy a used bike.
I heard about that.
That's what I heard. But anyway. Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna mute it. Sorry.
Well, it sounded like more profitable than like buying an expensive boat and going. Something like that.
I don't know what kind of boat he was looking at. Roberto, you know anything what boat he was looking at, or?
Yeah, he's talking about the Banca boats, but they're the wood boats.
Yeah.
Now he was also talking about someone who can fiberglass those boats, which he thinks is better than the wood boat. I say, well, he's wrong, because for centuries Philippines been using those wooden boats, so they've never been have any problems with them. And now he wants to get a fiberglass boat, which is a little bit more expensive. I don't think he can do it for $4,000, because $4,000 can, buy you a nice, 12-man, 15-man Banca boats, but not a fiberglass boat.
Most of those boats, though, are like glorified canoes.
Right, you could put one engine or two engines in them. Depends on the size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they're
Yeah.
simple. You build them yourself.
The problem.
They have to be Coast Guard approved.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think.
well, yeah. In the Philippines, you have to have Coast Guard approved.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because they do have Coast Guard, but not in the provinces, like in Leyte. We don't have Coast Guard except like in Tacloban. That's too far from where I'm at. So yeah, we don't have Coast Guard there. So a lot of boats there go undetected from the Coast Guard. But they do the best in the Philippines as far as the Coast Guard go. But they can't get everybody.
Okay. Oh, that's attractive.
Yeah, doing business in the Philippines, man, like competing with the locals and stuff, like it's hard, man. It's hard. I personally wouldn't recommend it.
Hey, Aloe, come on board. You're the one that I was talking to when I was talking, and Dave happened to misunderstood what I was saying. But Aloe, I was talking about you, about kicking your ass, and Mr. Dave, whatever, thinking I was talking to him, and he got all huffy and puffy, but I was giving you a hard time. But he was the one like, oh, I'm a ex-Navy SEAL and I'm going to get you. Whatever. You know, but yeah, that's what that was all about. It was about you. It was about you, Aloe, and Dave thought I was talking about him, and he got his panties all bunched up. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Dave had nothing to do with the picture, but he thought because I made a comment on his show, he must have thought I was talking about him. But you go back there and look, and I was talking about, I didn't say Aloe, but I meant Aloe, and he just thinking he wanted to go gung-ho and charge the hill and everything.
Oh no, we got Aloe on. Fuck. I thought I would get rid of him for a day. I guess not.
Well,
say something,
Hello,
Aloe.
you piece of shit. It's all your fault, you piece of shit.
yeah, I know, really. I
You
mean,
fucking asshole.
shit, give Dave a
Shit
pass.
stirring.
Sick 'em, Aloe. Sick 'em.
Okay, I got the gloves off too. Mono against mono. Well,
Kid doesn't want to come in there. What's going on out there?
you got Dave's pacifier or what?
Aloe's here. He's just being quiet and listening.
Well, I know he is because he knows I was talking about him. And
It's like a dog about to pounce on a cat. He's just waiting and waiting.
well, I don't want to get in a cat fight because you're not going to win. You ever see a cat fight a dog?
Nah, Alo's just waiting for some kind of hint of gay talk so he can come in.
Well, I talked about getting his panties all in a bunch.
No, we can't hear you, Aloe. We can't hear you.
Obviously.
It's all right, Hello. We're all fucking around. It's just joking
Don't
around.
be shy.
I think his mic's fucked up.
Oh, well, you know, that's a misunderstanding. Yeah,
How convenient.
Mike's right.
I didn't know Aloe's chicken shit.
Kevin,
Oh,
send him a link again.
Oh, he's on, damn it.
No, he's out. He's out.
All he has to do is to scroll back up and
Yeah, you know, he's just lazy.
No, maybe he just doesn't know. There it is.
Alo
I know.
knows.
Everybody likes that. It's a misunderstanding.
No, Alo
Are you there?
likes misunderstanding everything. Stirring
Well,
that pot.
come out of the shadows.
And seriously, fellas, I think you've been a bit harsh on Ren. I mean, it's $4,000. For Christ's sake, it's chicken shit. It's peanuts. It doesn't matter. If the business doesn't work, it's $4,000. Who cares?
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
that's $4,000 out of his savings account that is dwindling.
It's a lot of money, man.
It's a lot of
$4,000.
money in the Philippines. And I don't know. If you lived in the Philippines, you know $4,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus, I mean, plus he's probably been, he's been there for what, about a year? Has he been over a year? Somebody
Yeah,
said he's been over a year. So
yeah,
he's
at least a year.
spending some money,
I
Damn.
thought it was like almost 2, like a year and a half. I thought it was like 2015. I think that's when his videos I seen started.
Do you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we do.
You now.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I had some problems with the microphone, but you guys hear me now?
yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Loud
So
and clear,
what I was
right?
saying is that
Hey, Aloe.
with $4,000 and making only $20 a day, it doesn't add up. I mean, if you lose that $4,000, only making $20 a day. If you were making $1,000 a day with $4,000, then I could see, yeah, if you lose $4,000, so what? But if you're making $20 a day and you have investment in $4,000 plus more, you got to talk about gas, overhead, all that stuff. That all adds up. So,
Yeah, that's crazy. I just see. So they were saying that 1,500, right? Like a trip or per day. What is this 1,500 coming from?
well, for each person, like if you want to jump from one island to another, it might cost you, like 100 pesos or 150 pesos or whatever. But he's saying that he can make 1,000 pesos a day total.
Who's a drunk? Aloe?
And so, yeah, that I can't see losing that much. But like I said, if he invests in, let's say, 2 boats and he leases it out, at least he'll get his money. He's more than 1,000 a day, because let's say on a tricycle, when you lease tricycles to somebody else, let's say you own a tricycle, you lease to somebody else.
Coming on?
You saying, I want 3,000 pesos a week from you. Okay, 3,000 a week, and that driver or who you lease it to has to give you 3,000. Yeah, so yeah, it's 3,000 pesos. It's like that. It's the same thing with leasing the boats to another captain. Don't you agree, Aloe?
Yeah, no, I just actually left a message on, not a message, a comment on Ren's last vlog. Told him that we are over on Big Kev's channel. I'm not sure if he's familiar with Big Kev's channel, but actually I was talking to him in the comment section, and I asked him to have a show. And we are still coordinating. And if it happens, I would like you guys coming on and confront him and ask him the tough questions, just the same way we did with Barry Jordan. Would you guys agree to that?
I'm always game.
Well, you know me, I'm game.
Okay.
When?
I just tried to make it happen. I'm just still coordinating with him, and I also told him right now, because I saw he was on 25 minutes ago when he wrote a comment on his last upload, and I said, hey, Ren, we are over on Big Kev's channel. Please accept my invite, and maybe
I sent them an invite.
he will see it,
on
maybe not.
Facebook.
Yeah. If he is still up, right? But if not, I would like you guys to come together again, and then let's do another show specifically for that. But just a short question: you, Big Kev, you said it was all a misunderstanding today. Why didn't you not just come on the fucking show and clarify that?
Because one, he might get offended, and then he's gonna
No. He's easy. It's very easy to talk to. Dave's actually very easy to talk to.
I talked to him once before, and he accused me about his poor friend that passed away, and somebody wrote a post on his channel, and then they said I was them, like I'm Big Kevin, and nobody can hurt me and all this stuff. And then he thought I actually said it, and he went on my Facebook and like acting like some kind of gung-ho Marine. He wanted to confront me and make me apologize and stuff. And I told him I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And he goes, well, it got to be you because somebody used my name. So, I mean, and then afterwards, oh, I'm sorry, Kevin, it's a big misunderstanding. And I said, whatever. And then today, I was trying to give you a hard time, and he thought that I must have been talking about him, that like I think I could whip his ass, and he started getting offensive. But I was really talking to you, and you never responded, and he thought that I'm the bad guy and I'm trying to act like I'm going to be the bully, and then he'll come back and say, oh, it's all a big misunderstanding. And yeah, he likes to use that word, Kevin, misunderstanding.
The thing is this, Kevin, it took like, I don't know, like half an hour. Within that half hour where you went back and forth with him, you never mentioned anything. You never said, I was not talking to you, Dave. I was talking to Alo. You didn't say that one single time. Not one single time.
Well, plus I'm taking my meds already, and my meds is kicking on a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, you should have said something right there on a chat. You should have said, "Hey, Dave, I'm not talking about you. I was talking about Alo."
Give you the opportunity to come on, right? And if you said, "Okay, no, there's no need to come on. I don't want to come on. I was talking to Alo." That's it. But you did not say that one single time. And then you went, "Oh, hey, what is this all about?" And then you went mano a mano with him. You know, it was like he said something, you said something. He said something again on the live.
Alo, you getting all muffled.
But then you said something again. It felt like everybody was watching. Everybody was like, what's going on with Big Kev and Dave? And then I asked Dave, what's this all about? And everybody saw that. I just didn't
want to waste my time talking.
Now you're here, and you tell that to me.
Well,
within a minute, you could have done that on the other channel.
I didn't hear what went on, but I'm gonna speak up. I know Big Kevin doesn't need me to speak up for him, but I don't know why you're drilling him, Alo. I mean, I know you like to be a person of controversy and you thrive off of it, but this guy's a person of integrity, which basically everybody here can attest to. He's not a guy that's going around looking to pick fights with people. And so I think you are.
Well, that's what I said earlier.
Wait a second. Let's it seems that there's a technical
problem
here.
Yeah, there is. There is. It's hard to hear you. You're breaking up. It's like real choppy.
Okay, no, that's what I will do. I will restart the computer, and then I'll come back in, okay?
Okay.
I mean, this guy thrives off of fucking talking nonsense 99% of the time, and he thinks he's an intellectual.
Yeah, but look, see, I don't like to talk shit about other people. And I told you guys before that I don't talk bad about people on my show, and I'm not going to go talk bad about somebody on his show. But like I said, he was just the one that was pushing it, and he was the one that had the misunderstanding.
I mean, I agree with you. And,
I don't see you as a person that's going to sit there and try to pick at somebody or anything, you know. Nah. And I mean, you're that's not from what I get.
Well, that's not my personality.
Yeah, that's not you.
But I will, if you're here with me and you've got a problem, I'll be definitely happy to fix it. But I'm not gonna back down from somebody, but except if they get a weapon, then that's different. But man to man, that's no problem. But I'm not gonna like poke fun of that somebody and make like belittle somebody on the air. I mean, that's chicken stuff, you know. Yeah. like if you're here with me and I got a problem, yeah, of course I'll try to sponge it out. You know, I'm not gonna.
You know, there's so many.
I'm not the kind of person that's gonna talk bad about you and then try to make somebody else look bad.
You know, like Richard was saying, there's a lot of people. There was a lot of people in that room, and it's kind of hard to discern who's talking to who.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he evidently thought it had to been him because, you know, and he just didn't know what I was talking about, and he thought he was the team captain cheerleader, so he just tried to think that he should try to resolve it, but it was nothing about him. It was about you, Aloe, troublemaker.
Yeah, he is. Aloe, is Aloe still here, or did he leave?
I think he went to restart his.
But no, I mean, I like Aloe, and I was just going to give him a hard time like he always gives me a hard time. But
right.
Dave, I don't even talk to him. I said hi to him earlier when I came on, and that was it. I mean, I'm not going to invite him out and have drinks. I mean, he's not the kind of person that I would do that with. But you other guys, I mean, we could, you know, slap each other's back and have a good time. But with him, he's not my kind of crowd.
Well, just like what Jason was saying, Kevin, you know, there's a lot of people on that chat. So no one knows who's talking to who unless you address that person, you know,
directly with the
directly
at.
with the at you know, Aloe, then at least they know that you're talking to Aloe. But yeah, I mean,
but you guys remember, I was I took my meds, and my meds my meds make me do things spontaneously, and sometimes I get zombied out.
With the excitement, you probably forgot to put some Aloe's name on there. So I can understand that, buddy.
But like I said, I don't remember you guys was asking me about like my take about different people, and I told you I don't like to talk bad about people. I would like to give them the benefit of the doubt, and then when I talk to you in person, then I'll give you my judgment. So that's how I am. And he was just thinking.
Well, hey, Kevin, going forward, if you want to say bad about someone, just tell me who you want to say something bad to, and I'll talk to him.
I know you will.
I'll be your spokesman.
I just appreciate how many of you guys, I mean, that was in his room that like jumped on my bandwagon, and I'm like trying to defend me. But yeah, I don't need no defense, but I appreciated you guys' gesture.
Well, you're a gentleman, and you know we appreciate you and stuff. So you know it wasn't right, you know.
Well, I'm not a gentleman, but you know I like to appear that I am. Some people I might be a creep, and some people might think other things about me. But you know I am who I am. So the longer you guys associate with me, then it's easier to know where I'm coming from.
Yeah. Hello, do you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Well, Graham, what?
Kevin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Are you a big guy?
Go ahead.
Are you a big guy? You are a big guy. About the outside, I'm talking about the inside. Are you a big guy?
Well, are you talking about like height and weight?
No, I'm not talking about the outside. I'm talking about the inside. Are you a big
guy? I would bend over backwards to help anybody. I mean, let me tell you something.
I think that everybody can see that you're a big guy, and I'm talking about on the inside. So So how about you do this? How about you just drop it and as Roberto said, let's just move forward, forget it.
Hello.
It's unfinished.
Yeah, I agree with Grandma on that one.
But again, it's just once
No,
you get
I understand what you're saying. Right? It gets on your nerves, blah blah blah, and all the rest of it. That's exactly true. Who's right? Who's wrong? But it's such a small thing. It's really not worth losing sleep over. You know what I mean? Just move on,
definitely. Yeah.
And yes, hello, we can fucking hear you.
What's that?
Oh, hello, before he came in and he kept, oh, can I hear you? Can you hear you? He's gone now. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
Well, you must have pissed him off, Kev.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, you must have pissed him off. Are you guys having trouble with my accent?
No, it's a little muffled, your audio. That's all. You just can't hear you clear. We can understand Aussies, but not. It's your audio is not clear.
It must be my cheap ass mic.
Hey, you Aussies make good mics down there. Rode microphones. They make good stuff down there.
Fuck me, we can't afford that.
Shit.
All my stuff is used. I get all handy downs.
That shit is expensive.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff.
I got a Rode mic on my cam that I was doing the videos with.
Very nice.
Can I tell you something? It's cheaper to buy a Rode mic over in America than it is in Australia. I have no idea how that works, but it's like double the price over here.
Yeah, they're very good mics. I just got a Canon Rebel T7i, and I'm gonna get one of those Rode mics, a shotgun mic, condenser mic.
I got a Panasonic Lumix G7.
What is that? 4K?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay, I mean, before I was on the computer mic, and I thought I was on this other handy little mic, portable microphone. Now I just put the little microphone on, so hopefully you can hear me better now.
Yeah, Rich.
Do you guys hear me better now? Also.
Yes.
Oh yeah, much better, Ella.
Okay.
Rich.
I just wanted to address the other drama thing because I just missed out on it. What was that all about?
Hello. It's too late, mate. It's gone. It's finished. It's done. It's finito. It's finished.
Finito.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can hear you, Aloe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're much clearer, Ella.
No, what was that all about? I have nothing to do with that. The last thing I heard, Richard accused me of me steering the pot. That's wrong. Totally wrong. I wasn't addressed.
I said you're an instigator. You are an instigator.
I have nothing to do with the Dave Kevin issue because I am on Dave's show. I'm on Kevin's show. I like the guy. I like Kevin. I'm here, and I'm also on Dave's show. I had no idea what was going on. I actually was asking Dave, what the hell is going on between the two?
Hello. Yeah. You misunderstand. Richard's talking about in general.
In general, yeah, exactly.
Not specifically.
Yeah, in general, of course.
Yes, in general, not just today. In general, yeah. Based on what I've seen of you, and I think you're a pretty entertaining guy overall.
I think we should burn him at the stake.
Yeah. I wish he'd changed his jester to green so it looked like the Batman jester.
Well, yeah, you need to change different looks.
But again, let's talk seriously about it. What was going on there?
Okay,
because I missed
quickly,
what was going on?
Quickly, I went on and I made a comment today.
What comment?
You. Are you listening? I made a comment to you like I want to kick your ass, and then Dave going, oh my God, you got to be I'm not scared of you. That's what Dave said. But see, I wasn't talking to Dave, and he thought I was talking to him, and he started getting all Navy SEAL gung ho, but it wasn't. I never was talking to him, and I was just giving you a hard time, like how you give me a hard time sometimes. But he thought I must have been talking about him, and he blew it out of proportion.
You know what, Kev? You just got to pick and choose who you're going to give a hard time. You know what I mean? Dave, I think, is a little bit more sensitive than others.
Well, no, but like I said, I was talking to Aloe, and he started thinking that I was talking to him. So I just said, fine, I'll just say a little bit towards him. But at the beginning, David. I mean, who's David? I was talking to Aloe, you know.
Oh, yeah. With Aloe, you can give him a hard time. Fuck, he's only 6'1". I mean, it's not like, you know, and maybe 150 pounds. So it's not like he's gonna kick your ass or anything like that.
But you know, the thing is this:
one to one with no weapon.
You know, he gave you the chance to come on. He gave you the chance to come on. It went on like for 30.
But I'm not gonna justify myself and have him like acting like he.
Yeah, but you could have said I was just talking to somebody else. And then and he would go, okay, yeah, no problem. Then it, you know.
But see, I had a problem with him before, and he came on my Facebook and accusing me for talking about his poor friend.
So you have a little bit of a history there, right?
That passed away.
That might have triggered it. That might have triggered it.
Yeah. But again, I mean, and then he apologized to me saying, "Oh, it's a big misunderstanding, and I'm sorry, and all this stuff, and can we drop it and all that." So, like I said, he likes to use that misunderstanding as a crutch.
Let's say there were like tensions, and you said something, and he somehow thought, okay, you're talking about him again because of that FB incident that you said. But, you know, it took you really long to clarify this because he said something, then you said something, and it went on like 15 minutes.
Because of my meds, it takes me a little bit to respond sometimes.
Yeah, let's take the Grammy thing and let's like, hey, we that's how he said, we moving on. You know,
but anyway, I mean, like I said, he's not anybody that I'm gonna like go out and have drinks with. So I don't really care what he thinks.
Yeah, it's over with.
But you know, if this is a misunderstanding, you are not really very helpful in saying all these things that you are saying right now, because it sounds like, okay, it was a misunderstanding, but you somehow also continue saying things about him, and I'm sure he will listen to this, and he won't just come to the conclusion.
Let it go.
I'm not backing him up. I don't give a shit if you attack him or vice versa. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, I hope you guys will attack each other, to be honest.
Well, we live to attack each other, right?
We live for the day.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I got a towel he could use to wipe his eyes, but
hey, so what I missed, I had left the room. Hello, what is your new show coming up? You're gonna get somebody one of these hobos on your show, and
actually I'm trying to get Sentai 7 on the show, and it's mostly about his business ideas and what's going on with him right now. That's just the stuff that you
did you hear about. Bubba's gonna have Sentai 7 and Chicks on the 17th. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, on Monday. I think
it Monday?
I believe it's Monday.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know you'll be there, Aloe.
They won't talk about the real stuff. You know, they will talk about, so how's it going? How do you like it in the Philippines? The real stuff is, what the fuck happened with your tooth? Why are you out in Cebu fighting with people? When will you run out of funds? Where are your businesses? How much money do you make? Were you a gangster back in the USA? That's what people should ask him. That's what I'm trying to ask him. If he really comes on, that's what
if he comes on. If he really comes on, make sure you're talking to him, because I don't want nobody to misunderstand what you're saying.
Yeah, but you know, that's the stuff people want to know about, right? What kind of business are you putting up? How much money will you invest in it? How much do you think will you get out of it? That's you know, the boat, the fight. Why did he lose so much weight over the last few months? Why did he lie to us about the whole squatter challenge? These things. That's what I would ask him, and not about how's life, how many beers do you drink a day, and you know, that kind of shit.
One sitting.
Yeah, and then one time he said his family back in the U.S. is rich, and then there was a comment where he said, my family in the U.S. is not supporting me financially because they are poor. So what is it? Are they rich or are they poor? You know,
nobody's
Are
rich,
you a gangster or are you not a gangster? You know, that kind of stuff.
We're all gangsters. You push the right button, and we're all gangsters.
Yeah,
you know, it might end up being a good show. He might divulge more than you might think.
I used to be a gangster. Shit.
I just hope he doesn't listen to this, because I will try to piss him off on the show. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, I said to Malik earlier to come on.
Okay.
And he probably heard you're coming on, and he didn't want to because you're just an instigator.
He actually confirmed that he will come on the show.
On Johnny Warrior's show? On Bubba's show?
No, on my show.
I like Bubba.
Oh. You mean Ren's going to come on your show for sure?
That's what he said, yeah.
They probably will. You know.
I don't really like Aloe too much.
Who said that?
Oh, hey, buddy, I didn't know you were still here. Because I like to talk bad about people when they're not around.
Who said that? Who doesn't like me too much? Who said that?
It's the God Almighty.
The guy that doesn't like American football.
Oh, I like rugby.
That's why it's all hate, right? That's what you didn't like, right? What I said about American football and what I said about politics. That's the reason.
We're holding a grudge, Aloe, against you because you don't like American football.
Yeah, that's why. That's what all this hate.
I see a gang coming on, man. Be careful.
We're haters.
Yeah.
Careful, Aloe.
Yeah, bring it on.
In the chat right now.
Yeah, bring it on.
I'm neutral. Remember, I'm a neutral country here.
That's right, man. You're from France, right? No, Switzerland or something.
Yeah, it's right next to Switzerland, man. We bail these guys out from time to time, but I'm neutral here. I'm gonna have to go neutral.
Yeah, it's the other way around, bro.
You guys bailed us out? When did you guys bail us out?
Many times.
I like Norway.
What is Aloe's home country? Germany, Switzerland?
He
Switzerland.
doesn't have one. Nobody will have him. He just wanders around.
A nomad.
Aloe, where's you were born in the Philippines? You're Swiss,
Switzerland.
German, Norway?
He's from Haiti.
Switzerland.
Aloe's from Haiti.
Switzerland.
Haiti?
Wow, there are a lot of big bank accounts there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Norway. Who is
the Santa Claus guy there? And I've seen this guy before.
Fucker.
Well,
Hey, don't let the size fool you, okay? Like I said, I got hit with the best, and I got up and I walked. So
I think he was talking about me.
Kevin, he wasn't talking about you.
Oh, the other guy?
Yeah, the bearded guy.
Hello, you got to name a name. Otherwise, people are going to get confused. Like you got to name a name.
Hey, Daniel, do you know Aloe?
No, I thought that picture of him that he uses was the hobo.
Oh no, no.
Oh
No,
shit!
we
that
have a
makes sense.
classy guy.
That makes sense.
Be
Wait a
careful,
minute.
man.
That
He
makes sense. That makes sense.
might piss him off if you say
Aloe,
something like that.
Aloe is the hobo. That makes sense.
I'm actually a lot of people, if you ask me.
Yeah, a
And
lot of people that I don't like.
The hobo.
Either that or psychosis, something like that.
Yeah, he has a mask also. You can't trust
Actually,
those guys.
Psychosis was on the show. He was on the
Yeah,
previous
so that makes it impossible for me to be psychosis, right, Santa?
Hello, Mrs. Zimminger. He
Right?
can type fast.
Well, I could tell that you weren't hobo.
Santa Claus is coming to town. I didn't know that you had a stepson and uncle is Santa Claus.
Yeah, I'm a Santa Claus to my family in Angeles.
Okay. Where you from, Daniel?
I'm
Where are you
a
located
small
right now?
town outside of Seattle.
Okay, yeah, Washington State. Okay.
Yay, Jimi Hendrix Town.
Aloe's Philippine Dreams.
Aloe's Philippine Dreams.
Aloe's
I'm going to
Philippine
get my
Dreams.
Strat out now.
You know, Randall said some interesting stuff earlier in the chat. Where was it? Let me go back up. He was talking about cash flow, saying
Hey,
that
Randall, how you doing? Go ahead.
he should bring her back to the States, and they should probably work in the States. And
Are they married, or is it just boyfriend and girlfriend?
I don't know. I seen a ring on her finger. I'm not quite sure.
Are you guys talking about Bama? Who you guys
No.
talking? Oh, yo, Ren. Are you guys talking about Ren?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't think they're married yet. I don't think so.
No, they're not married.
You know, I can see,
Oh.
like when you're kind of in your like early 30s to 40s, like I don't understand not just going all in on the Philippines when there's so much more work that you can do.
I agree, man.
And build and have a better financial setup. If you worked here in the States, save money, work, put stuff aside, and then go to the Philippines.
People want to live the life now, man. That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to live in the United States because low compared to lifestyles.
Yeah, but I mean, Roberto was saying yesterday, like, and which is true. When you work, you're not working your best year. Like he's not working his best years right now.
Yeah, and that would reflect his Social Security when he does retire.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's going to affect the Social Security for sure. I mean, the minimum Social Security you're going to get nowadays. Well, the minimum SS you're going to get is $950 a month, and that's it. If you retire at 62, you get $950 a month. That's the minimum, and all you got to do is work 10 years. That's basically it.
I thought it was 700.
Is it lower than 950? Because I mean, I heard it's around 950.
710 or something like that.
And if you
Oh,
work,
really?
and if you're working and you have a good income, they're going to base it off of your income, off of your last income.
Yeah, at your highest.
Yeah.
Your highest.
Well, they take the highest 35 years.
Right.
Highest 35 years.
So if you average, $75,000 a year.
Mikey said 700. He said
Well, I made a lot less.
700.
Is it 700? Oh.
That's what Mikey's saying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
was
for
in the
me,
food
I'm
service. The best you can get is like 1,100 in the food service.
Ah.
Well, I have. I'm at almost 55 now, so, and I'm at $1,600 a month That's where I'm at right now. So,
is that for full retirement though? Is that for full retirement, Roberto?
no, that's what they said. Yeah, that's that's at 62.
It's 62. Well, that's pretty good if you can get 1,600.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm around 1350, 14. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So